We stand before a locked door. Nobody is touching any fairies.
And the fairy picks the lock.
Yeah, how to try and save a key.
14.
Riddles with a lock 14.
That is actually sufficient for this door.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Da, da,
Good
da, da.
work, Fairy.
Woo.
And just to prevent keys lock spam, I'm letting you have one free check. A second one risks breaking the lock and forever blocking you from your goal. Or rather, it would if it was an optional door. A required door like this will just be like, nope, I
Oh.
want you to fail once. But you succeeded, so it's open.
And then
So
I'm
you
backing off.
So you get one try.
Basically, just to sort of keep it balanced.
All right. I will happily open that door and take whatever the trap is in the face.
It's now an open
Did you
door.
did you pick up your lantern again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Shove the
right.
lantern in the hole and wiggle
Yeah,
it
let's
out.
do that. Let's take one step and
It
stick the
appears to be
lantern into the
dark.
room.
It appears to be preternaturally dark because our dark vision can't see either.
Cade has vanished.
I did. All right. So that would be
Okay.
me standing in the doorway, shining a light into the room.
I'm following.
A high altar, about 10 feet tall, a high table or altar about 10 feet tall stands it's in the middle of the room, too tall to see the top of. Two skeletal warriors stand at attention and give a fencer salute in advance as you enter.
And
Fences.
advance.
That's where they stick their sword up, sort of thing.
Can I bull rush them as soon as they make the salute? Try to get the drop on them?
I will give you advantage on your initiative rolls, then. Just for Cade.
Good. I hope I run over all the pressure plates along the way.
These look kind of interesting.
You mean they look like arrow slots?
Yeah.
Every room has those.
Yep.
Over doors.
They also where
No,
the doors
the
would
keys
go.
room has them.
Yeah, the case room has them. They're all anywhere a door might be.
Yeah, where a door might be.
Yeah, all four of the visible rooms have them everywhere on it. So,
All right. I have yet to roll above a 4 on an initiative roll today.
oh my.
I know.
Christmas Miracle Fairy.
That's not true. The very first one that
Oh.
you had to roll over, you rolled very high.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't counting that since I didn't get done there.
Christmas Miracle Fairy, I guess, goes first.
Oh,
Um,
Fairy, duel them.
Actually, Cade should be... Is it 8?
well, I wasn't planning to attack them just yet.
Well-
Raise my dagger back and salute, see what they do.
Alright. Are you going to ready an action or anything?
I'll ready an action to shoot him if a fight breaks out, yeah.
But they immediately start advancing in a combat stance at this
Oh.
point.
Well then.
Like I said, they raised their sword and salute and then advanced into fight.
Oh, I didn't hear the advanced into fight thing.
Neither did I. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
you didn't say that.
I said they
said
give
ready
a
their
fencer
sword
salute
and
in
advance.
advance as you enter.
They could have been advancing to offer you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I thought they were gonna shake my hand. Now I'm pissed.
Wow, that fairy.
Uh
Good thing I never blessed the fairy.
huh.
Speaking of, that's it's finishing its movement after it attacked you.
Initiative
you attack.
Fairy.
All right. That one is going to. I need to grab my macros.
grab him hard.
Yep.
In the butt.
Oh dear.
It's supple. Ooh. Ooh.
It's very bad.
Oh, fairy.
hmm
How many hit points do you have?
Why do you think he has 1 hit point left? I'm almost sad about what is going to happen next.
I don't know. They can't. He doesn't get to go again. Oh. Oh.
He shoots a bow at Initiative Fairy.
Yep, down I go.
Are you unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
At least it did not kill you.
I regret not taking my thing that brings people back to stabilized. I didn't think anyone was going to die.
Boop boop.
Well, I have a medical kit, so I can stabilize him with a medical roll.
Or Brother Garrosh can just cast a heal spell and bring her straight back up.
And it's Brother
that-
Grosh's turn.
Can I do that? Can I bring him straight up with a heal spell?
Yep.
Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the Initiative Fairy. That's a terrible roll. That's a nat 1.
It wouldn't be anything else.
At least the fairy is
I'm
no
gonna
longer boop boop.
I'm going to move here in front of the fairy and at least stop the archer from hitting him.
Alright.
And
I
that,
might as well
I think,
reveal
is
this area now that there's no longer a guy hiding in it.
all of my spell slots.
I'll just mark this one.
Use a nat 1
All right.
on jump on the fairy. Sorry, fairy.
Eh.
1, 2.
It's not like you shouldn't have wasted the spell slot. I'm not going to hit anything anyways.
Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter the Stalfos, the one I highlighted.
Alright,
What I marked as Hunter's Quarry.
Yep.
17 versus AC.
that's a hit.
17 damage because I Hunter's Mark.
Right through its skull, knocks its head clean off, rattle, rattle, clatter.
Oh, there's one down, boys and girls.
Yay!
Very positive thinking.
Fairy of joy and teamwork and camaraderie.
Cade, the licked gibber.
Fairy of just
All right.
tip just for a minute just to see how it feels.
Slow arm of wrath.
Okay. Can I slip by a friendly person on the map?
Yes.
Say,
Moving through
over
friendly.
to here?
You can move through friendly squares, no problem. You just can't end your turn in the same square.
Okay. Sounds great.
Protect
Let's
the
do that.
fairy.
It is
Yep.
still difficult terrain, so it takes 2 squares of movement. But
Oh,
you
it
have
does?
plenty of movement.
That is
Yep.
news to me. Thank you for the information.
Okay. Well, still plenty of movement, so it seems good. And let's greatsword him.
That guy is
20 to
great
hit?
sorted.
Yeah,
Bonus
14
action.
damage.
I'm sorry, bonus action. I want to mark this one as my Hunter's Quarry.
That guy's down. Brother Gorm.
I move to here, grab the skull of that one, and throw it at the other one.
Alright.
Nice.
No, I put my pan on the floor, place the skull in the pan, and jump on the handle, launching it at the other guy.
Even more
Skull
creative.
catapult. Oh, now Cade finally shows up for me. Like
Yeah, the
actually
last
on the
time
chat
he-
bar.
The last time he rejoined, he was in there.
Oh, I
Oh.
missed.
Initiative Fairy.
There's many wall of meat between you, and you
Why
move
did
out
you run
of it,
over there?
Well, I'm going to move on there. And
So
then...
you can move back at the end of
so we can move back.
Yep, see? Shouldn't have wasted that spell.
Oh, poor Initiative Fairy.
Are you saying you would have preferred being dead right now?
Yes.
The Stallfall
would
shoots
fail.
again with his bow. This time at Brother Gourmet.
You really think you could have passed 3 death checks?
No, I know I could not have.
Misses Brother Gourmet. Brother Garrosh.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 walk up
Bring
and
down
hit
the
it with
hammer.
my hammer.
Bring your hammer down.
13 for 7.
13 for 14, which kills it. Because it is vulnerable to... Or is it 50% or double for vulnerability?
Double.
Double? So yeah, it kills it. Because they are
It's vulnerable
vulnerable
to
to lunge.
bludgeoning?
Exactly, Cade. Exactly.
Only death can free me, fairy. Such a morbid fairy.
No, it's Gorm.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and shine the light through the next room because might as
Good.
well.
Was there anything worth looting on the bodies?
Yeah, loot the room.
Loot the room, check the bodies.
I'm gonna see if I can climb up the table.
Okay. The altar has an intricate bronze leaf pattern on it. The Stalfos just have their weapons and some armor scraps. There's an intricate brass leaf pattern that looks quite valuable if it can be safely extracted.
Anything on top of it?
Nope, just the intricate pattern that's made into the top.
Wait, aren't I proficient in stone something?
You're proficient in history stone cutting. Your expertise history stone cutting. I, however, am proficient in mason's tools.
Yep, go ahead.
I think I have smith's tools, not mason's tools. That's what it is.
Well, let's see what happens. 19.
19. You were able to safely extract the bronze leaf pattern. It is worth 50 GP.
Ooh.
Dan, are you or John? Are you our stenographer?
Oh, sorry. Bronze. We got the brass leafing, was it?
Yeah.
Worth 50 GP.
Okay.
Just an OOC. If you had screwed up the roll, you would have extracted it, but the raw material was only worth 5. So you're shining the light into the next room?
Yes.
This little light of mine.
Yep. Let's
You
do it.
see a Stalfos opposite the door. He wears a large gold key and a necklace and a hollow blast echoes from his chest cavity. He sort of does a little dance and then shakes his booty at you.
Does anyone else feel like this is a trap?
Shoot him with my crossbow.
Sharpshooter.
All right. First, let us clear the initiative order, and then you can add stuff to it.
Initiative.
What do you mean this looks like a trap? This is the most innocent skeleton I've ever seen.
Hey, I'll take that.
That's cool. I don't have any spells. I want to go last so that I cannot revive the fairy.
Yep.
This little fairy
Oh God,
of
I did it again.
mine, I'm an illusion. He didn't roll for 4 things. Let's just ignore that 5 things. Totally not a trap.
Okay. No traps here.
Look at the initiative tracker. There's totally only one skeleton on the initiative tracker.
Yeah. I only see one skeleton. There must be only one skeleton.
Brother Gorm.
What kind of weapons were these guys wearing?
They're wielding short swords and long bows. Or is it short bows?
Probably sharp bows.
Short bows.
Probably.
Yeah, short swords, short bows.
I pick up his short sword and throw it at the next one.
All right.
I like throwing things, apparently.
I believe at this range it is disadvantage, but not that matters with that roll.
And throwing something not thrown, it makes it improvised, but that doesn't matter, and I had disadvantage anyways.
All right. Clank. You wonder briefly how it made the sound of sticking its tongue out at somebody when it has no tongue nor lips.
Oh, you
It raspberry does.
load a raspberry with no tongue.
Cade the ever oblivious.
Yeah. So there are no traps, right?
Obviously.
Clearly.
I don't see any traps.
Right?
It all looks safe to us.
Okay. So we don't have to, make a perception check or anything.
It's
Obviously.
passive perception checks, unless we actually look.
Ah.
Unless we actually take a turn to look, it always uses our passive perception. The same with enemies.
Okay. So Do I ask to make a passive perception?
No, Dan just does it.
Yep.
Oh.
And you can spend your turn making an actual perception check, your action. Just
All right.
For stuff.
Well, since there's no traps, we'll go... Is this 3 spaces from the start of the doorway to the end?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll basically get through the doorway, and then we'll go ahead and shoot with the light crossbow. See what happens.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing!
Arnos the Hydralisk.
Hydralisk?
Oh no.
We're mixing genres now.
I'm just that's
All
what I've been
across the
doing.
streams.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna shoot sharpshooter it.
Alright.
You
9.
spawn additional pylons.
You do need additional pylons.
Your mom needs pylons?
Alright.
But
Only
I
death can
missed.
free me, fairy?
Yeah. Pew.
Make it with
Wow.
the pew-pew.
See, I knew there was a reason I brought you back to life.
Well, it works great for only death can free me, fairy.
Yeah, what the
Well,
hell?
now I'm going to wander into this obviously.
hold on.
super- Okay.
I didn't say it was your turn yet.
God.
There.
The guy who's out front suddenly faces a hail of advantage shot arrows.
Oh no.
18. Yeah, that's a good time to leave, kid. I'd be leaving too.
It's a good time to have that armor feat.
God.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So instead of taking 16 damage, he takes 7.
7.
7, yeah.
What? Can I not edit this? There it goes. Must have forgot to hit enter. Alright. Brother Garrosh, now it is your turn.
Hmm.
I was
I
hoping
don't-
somebody would actually run into the room and they'd be able to divide you, but I figured that would have been too much.
I was about to run into the room. Straight in. I'm gonna do... God. I only have cantrips left. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame on that skeleton,
Alright.
which is DC 13 dex save.
Man, not having every player have a healing
Fails.
Fails? No!
Is this
No,
radiant
he feels is
or
good. Yeah, that's radiant.
Radiant damage.
are they actually vulnerable to radiant or not?
Skeletons are not.
Okay.
What the hell, right?
I still can cast my Channel Divinity Heal, but again, that only brings people up to half-life. So unless we were all, multiple people were low, it's not worth it.
Brother
Yes.
Gorm.
I grab another short sword off the floor.
Yeah, I figured there's one more short sword in reasonable reach.
I move to here. And
Throw it
at
at his...
this guy.
That's a hit.
Five. No! You bastards.
Cade, the arrow oblivious and peppered with arrows.
I am
Well, you
quite
were-
peppered with arrows.
Well, you were away. You got shot at by 4 advantage shots with the
Yes.
guys.
Hmm.
You went from instead of taking 16 damage, you only took 7 because of your armor feat.
Yay! Alright, well, obviously fighting these guys at range is not going to be good for me. So let's go ahead and get over here and start busting skulls.
All right. Whew.
Alright. 12 damage?
You like leaving these guys at 1 hit points.
Well, we have a fairy that frequently does exactly 1 damage.
Right?
This is
Setting-
perfect.
Setting them up for you, John.
Oh yeah.
Anyos the Hadrilisk.
Hydralisk goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus fire.
Care Bear, stare!
Should I leave these two that are wounded for you guys?
You haven't been good at focus firing yet. Why start now?
Yeah, why start now?
I'm gonna sharpshooter that one.
All right.
20 versus AC.
That's a hit.
Oh, I made it my Hunter's Quarry as well. Whoops. Forgot to say that.
All right. Well, he
24
goes
damage?
down. A big old sack of bones.
2, 3.
Only death can free me, fairy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try and throw a dagger at this guy. Move my 6th square, and then bonus action try to throw a dagger at this guy. Let's be fancy.
How do you bonus action throw a dagger?
You can do a wield.
Yeah, but it's in melee.
Is it only melee?
Yep.
Ah, screw that then. Then I'll just pew pew.
Pew pew laser beams.
Yeah.
Nope, this one dies.
Which one?
I'll kill the one next to Cade.
All right.
So he can't do
Because
anything on
can't
his turn.
get to the other side.
Yep. Yep. Fine, I could kill the other one.
Nope.
But I'm not
It's already
gonna.
dead.
Focus
Stalfos.
fire.
One is going to continue shooting at Cade since it started at that. Woo. 5 more damage. The other one is going to shoot at the other archer. Woo.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
Right. Sure wish we had some of that ground up fairy in a bottle right now.
Alright.
For 10 damage against Anyos.
I mean, Aranyos?
Anyos.
I mean,
Aranos.
not.
Aranos.
Aranyos.
Yeah, I was right.
Aranos?
Aranyos.
Aros?
Aranyos.
Aranoas?
So it's
All right, Brother Garrosh.
Aranyos.
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna attack that one with my hammer.
All right.
Geez, gotta have them selected. 15 for 6.
I think you mean 15
12.
for 12. Which, once again,
Mhm.
Brother Gorm.
Let's see. Reckless attack
Reckless attack.
with a frying pan. Maybe when it pops up. 20.
Good thing you have advantage.
Yup, that's why.
Yeah, and I don't think you need to roll damage.
Yes, I do. 22.
Yes. Bong!
Too bad I can't baseball bat his skull at the other one.
It is available for throwing. Sorry. Cade.
Okay.
Pincushion.
Yeah. I think I'm going to huddle up into a little ball and try not to get shot anymore.
So there's an action you can take called dodge that gives the enemies disadvantage to hit you.
Okay. I will be dodging.
You can still move. It's only your actual action to dodge. So you can move in your general direction and then still
Okay.
be dodging.
You were mistaken. I could have thrown the daggers. If either weapon has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it.
Oh, nice.
So thanks for taking my moment of awesome.
Yeah,
You're
GG.
welcome.
Good work, Grom Hellscream.
Yeah, way to go.
Same team.
Okay, I'll pop over here and make a dodge action. Yay! That's me.
The human pincushion.
All right. Arnios.
Ariana's the Hydralisk.
Pew Pew Longbow. 22 versus AC.
That finishes it.
We appear to have gotten the crap punched out of us. Oh, hey, we haven't gotten experience for the last few rooms.
Oh, yes. The last one I gave away was the zombies, I believe, the redeads.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
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 Well, let's see. Together, these are...
We're gonna do this Japanese MMO style. We're gonna grind them until we get enough experience and then go out to sleep.
Yeah.
That is another 80 experience each.
860.
Getting
You are
close.
faced with doors to the east and west, and anyone with any competent wisdom, 12 or higher, notices a crack in the north wall.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
that shouldn't be wisdom. That should be passive perception.
Yes, to passive perception of 12 or higher.
I have 15.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how about someone come? Can I take my hammer and smash this crack?
I think we have a bomb.
Bombs are what you
I
need.
think
Oh,
we have a
that's
lot of
probably
bombs,
good.
actually.
We do have a
Let's
lot of bombs.
hide over here while someone does a bomb.
Cade had the special bombs.
You're gonna make him use his special bomb.
It's exactly the same as the rest of our bombs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright, Cade.
You bought 3 bombs, right, Ben?
Yep.
Sorry. Grom Helsky. I also
Gourmet
bought
is the
3.
easiest way to think of it.
all right.
When
Let's
did
go
you
ahead
buy
and
3 bombs?
bomb that.
You can just set it down. You don't have to actually throw it. Set it and move.
I don't want there to be any confusion.
Okay.
Oh god, there's a hole!
I suppose the healthier of us tank
I
people
will
should go first.
stick my head in the hole.
Yeah. There isn't anything we can do about those of us that are unhealthy, right?
Not really.
I don't have any more spell slots. I used my last healing spell to bring back the
Well,
only
Okay.
Death Can Free Me fairy.
Let's see what's in the whole room, and then maybe hole up in the room that's got a hole in it. Oh no, more doors.
Less useful. I could bring all 3 of you up to half health.
Which isn't really much higher than they're at now.
Yes.
Let me find the description for this room. This room shows murals of happy children dancing around a masked flute player on a large stump.
Pied Piper.
Cracks in the ceiling drip murky water into black puddles on the floor. There's a pile of glittering somethings at the bottom of one of the puddles. Let's say the puddle is... there.
I'm going to, with no spells, boldly step into the room.
I'll follow.
And
I will
then,
keep a sensible distance.
assuming nothing kills me upon immediately stepping into the room, I'll walk over to the puddle and look for the glittery object.
Alright. When you investigate the glittery object, something thicker and more viscous begins to drip out of the cracks in the ceiling, forming into shapes on the
Interesting.
floor.
So hot.
Interesting. Since we are not cowardly gorms. Gel.
I need to wrestle a gel.
Alright. Let me find these in my notes.
Not for Gel to explore fairy.
The increasingly circumspect.
Everyone rolled?
Yes.
Well, the fairy, not for Jill to explore, fairy, goes first again.
What are their initiative mods? I have a 2.
They are at 0. So everyone that's tied. Cade, what's your initiative mod?
Cade?
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 Sorry, +1.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Sleep is much bigger than that. I've been doing sleep wrong all day. It's a
Yeah.
20-foot radius, not a...
Yeah. Well, you
Man.
haven't been able to hit more than one thing with the effects of the sleep anyway.
Yeah. But I can pretend like it'll do more. Bam, I'll hit that whole side of the room and get one guy.
Alright.
Oh, I was hoping for a wild surge. I want one to hit.
Right? Me too.
And where was it exactly centered here?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Well, they're
think
all
it's
about
this one here.
equidistant.
It would be there-ish. Whoops.
With however most you can get sticking into the next room.
Whoops.
15, 10, 15. So let's go with the one that's closer to you then. You're not quite sure how a gel goes to sleep, but they seem to puddleify more.
I closed
Yeah.
Aren't they adorable?
because they're bashing my brains in.
Pudding is for eating, not for crawling around.
I was just trying to speak like Gloop and Gleep.
That's an initiative roll. That is not the roll I wanted.
There you go.
That's good.
Nine damage. And I wrestle it. I'm trying to put it in a pot.
You totally put it in a pot as it is sufficiently You beat it into submission like pudding. And then stick it in a pot. Also, I believe Yuki is muted.
Increasingly circumspect.
Alright. Cade. The increasingly circumspect.
Yes. As I am increasingly circumspect, I am not going to charge in randomly.
That was
do I know
Brother
anything
Garrosh's
about-
job this time.
Yeah, do I know anything about gels?
Give me a history check.
Is that going to take my action?
No, it's a bonus that part, so.
All right.
History, or you could probably do medicine, maybe. Depends on if
Actually,
Anna
I
lets
think I
you.
have history. So let's roll history. See what happens.
It's
Yeah,
impossible to get them out of your clothes.
it's. Thanks.
That's really all you get with a 7.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Yeah, okay. We'll just hang out here. Take a dodge action.
Well, the gels immediately next to you are asleep, too.
Yeah. Well, somebody might wake them up.
Alright.
I
Gel
immediately
sleep.
go
He
in
is-
and
Increasingly
sleeps.
circumspect.
Arnos, the had Hydralisk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Spanish is not friendly to you, is it?
No. It killed my parents.
Shooting this gel with sharpshooter is
All right.
not. 19 versus AC.
That hits.
15 damage.
Down it
Piercing
goes.
damage. If that matters. Okay. I am done with my turn.
Alright. Brother Garrosh.
I suppose I will address the one non-sleeping one and smash it in the face.
Yeah, the
20 for 7?
days.
I can't tilde.
Get done yet?
Alright, that
That
hits.
probably leaves it with one life.
I see the tilde over the N, and I figure it just means approximately an N sound.
Well, valid.
I don't think that's how you spell
Right, the
unpronounceable.
I think it is, and Dan agrees, so that's what we're going with.
Unpronounceable? I believe that has an E, not an I.
Uh,
Worth a shot.
I
16
also
versus Brother Garrosh does not quite manage it.
It does not. I am too.
The other one sleeps. Not so great,
horrible.
Fairy.
I will. 1, 2, 3.
He will wake up the one next to the cave so I can hit him.
I figured I was going to try and kill off the injured one before it acts.
That's probably a good idea.
Pew!
10.
The only question I have to make is if it has cover or not. You know what? I'm gonna be not.
I was here.
All right. I'll give it to you.
Woo!
Kind and generous.
I am a kind and generous god, unlike the god of Tetris.
I feel
Lie.
sorry for the fairy god.
You have suffered enough.
My life is a hideous kaleidoscope of misery and suffering.
Hello.
Excuse me.
They're asleep. Everyone should just gather around, ready in action to attack at the same time, and just execute them both.
11.
Agreed.
Oh, Sheffy just wiped that one.
One shot, one kill. Cade, you can do this.
We believe in you. It's
We
an automatic
believe.
crit if you hit.
If I hit,
Oh.
okay.
If you miss, he doesn't wake up.
Bravo.
He's using a slashing weapon.
Aranios can use his turn to simply wake up the gel and spur it into attacking Cade.
Cade the brave when there is little to be lost.
Cuts it in half.
Let's see.
Splits into 2 shells.
I think I miss.
You have advantage because it's asleep, though.
Oh, then I think I hit. 16.
And
For
even
13
though it
damage.
has resistance against slashing, you have enough to kill it.
Hooray!
Cade of the selective bravery.
I'm brave when it won't hurt much.
So,
Yeah.
back to the keyish, shiny looking thing in the
Well,
puddle.
I know some people it's getting late. Do we wish to do another room, or do you think that's enough for tonight?
I think we could choose where to take a rest because I think enough of us need to take a rest that it would be prudent.
A long rest to
Short
get
rest.
spell slots back.
Long rest is overnight.
I don't have a problem with staying here overnight.
In a
We
dungeon?
could go back to that very first room
Mm-hmm.
and
There
we
are,
know
Shifts.
there are doors we could lock behind us. Lockable doors. Doors
Yeah.
with locks.
Yeah.
It's particularly this one in the first room.
I think we should go into that room with the redeads we're in.
Hmm.
the witch room.
The one that smells horrible?
I think we
believe
should go to the one
This room?
with
Yeah.
the
Dead
bats.
bodies. The undead bodies.
That sounds ominous and terrible. Let's just chill with the recently raised dead that weren't so dead.
Yeah, we killed them again.
I think going to the room that was just to the right of the entrance seems like a pretty good idea.
And I suppose I should give out the 50 experience points.
I'm used to sleeping in an abattoir, but what about the rest of you guys?
Why are you used to sleeping in an abattoir?
Yeah, it's better not to ask some questions.
So that brings us to 9-10, right? That's a level up.
Yep.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So, do we have to do a long rest to level up? Don't
Yep.
Yeah.
we? Long rest.
So
Great.
the one room to the right of the entrance?
That's what I was thinking.
Me too. The one with the redeads?
Not the one with the keys. Keys.
I wanted to sleep with the
Please.
bats.
Some
Not the
aspects
one-
of the dungeon may change if you take a long rest. Do you wish to do so? Yes, no.
What may change?
Some aspects of the dungeon may change if you choose to take a long rest. Do you wish to do so?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
They can't get that much worse.
All right.
It couldn't have until you said that. Thanks.
Don't say it that way. He'll think it's a challenge.
Oh.
While I'm sleeping, I can post up a torch and, well, nobody else needs a torch.
Selectively brave.
All right, folks. I think that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the the viewing, and I hope you see us again. Ta-ta.